Hello Wayfinders, today I want to talk about what I think is the most ridiculous ability out of all of the Wayfinder abilities. And as you know, you have 4 abilities that you unlock as you level up, and then you also have the ability to level these up. And one of these I think kind of stands a little bit head and shoulders above the rest, and that is the number 2 ability here, the shield. And the reason why this one stands head and shoulders above is because this is like the only way that I've found so far in the game to unconditionally heal yourself. So Wingrave here, he has a couple of ways to heal himself as he completes a melee combo. And I believe he has to hit with it. He'll let out a healing pulse, and that will heal him and his allies. If he hits with his number 1 ability, that will heal him as well. If he hits enemies that he has hit with his Judgment AoE thing, that heals him. But that all requires that you have enemies that you're fighting and you're active with to heal. The shield, completely different. Oh yes, the ultimate also heals you, but you're blowing your cooldown. The shield is different because all you have to do is activate it. It heals you. And this heal scales off of your maximum health, not your ability power. So you can still be weapon power, stack tons of max health, and get a nice solid heal. And so the upgrade that we're talking about here is for, I believe it's called Radiant Pulse. And so Radius Pulse first sends out a second pulse of damage when the shield ends, and then it sends out multiple smaller pulses of damage throughout its duration. This is really OP too, which we'll get to in a second. And then number 3 slowly heals allies that are standing behind the shield, and you are an ally of yourself. So this not only heals you, but anybody that's nearby, which just makes it incredibly good for group play as well. But you notice here this level 2 thing here makes it so it sends out multiple smaller pulses during its duration. This is really strong because if you've ever done the poison modifier on a map, you know that as melee these suck because it's really, really hard to kill them and you always like end up taking health damage. And well, you just activate your shield. You just kind of like just run right through. Whee! And they just all disappear. You don't take any damage from them and you heal up. And look how short the cooldown is on this ability. It is incredibly short. And you just will heal right back up. So even if you do take some damage here, like if I just stand in this, let's go down to like half health or so, you'll see how much just having the shield active really does help. And this is absolutely broken for doing any sort of like bosses where you can kind of like take a moment and just activate the ability. And as long as you just keep it up, you can just see how much that healed me. That healed me for like maybe 40% of my HP. And it's already back off cooldown now. So it can heal up again. And so as I'm like running around doing a boss, all you have to do is press that button. As long as I can avoid taking future damage, I can stay healthy and stay alive. Hopefully this helps you out. If you're playing Wingrave, highly recommend you spec into this. Maybe like right away. I do like doing 1 point into the ultimate as well because it makes it last longer. But those first 3 points into the shield here, the Radiant Pulse, is incredibly strong, especially if you have to deal with the really annoying poison modifier. Hopefully this helps and come by the stream. See ya!